The Bank of Canada governor made a stunning admission in an exclusive interview with BNN Wednesday. Joining us with all the details is BNN's Jameson Berkow. This is about the housing market. You are the first person I thought of when I heard of this announcement. So I'm so glad that we get to talk to you. And just to let our viewers in, you've now lost 11 bids on a house.
I have lost 11 bids.
We are keeping track here.
We're keeping a stiff upper lip, though. We're looking to number 12. But Stephen Poloz, in an interview with our own Greg Bonnell, essentially saying that to me and all the other aspiring homeowners in the Toronto area and all across the country in the hot housing markets, all from coast to coast to coast, he's powerless to help. He made this argument that even if interest rates, because everyone's saying if you just increase a quarter of a percentage point, then people might remember the fact that their mortgages can go up or that house prices can go down, because there's this mentality right now that everything's just going to keep on going up forever. So the response he gave was truly remarkable, that with speculation in the market, if he were to even increase interest rates by, say, 5%, which some would call a catastrophic
Sure, for
increase,
a lot of people it would be.
It would absolutely be. He thinks that would have absolutely no effect on speculators because they're looking at returns for 1 year of 20%, or as we saw in March, 33% year over year. You try and invest that money in the stock market, in the bond market, in anything, you're never going to get a return like that. The housing market has, over the last several years, at least in Toronto, proved to be the best return on your investment. So if you have to borrow money to make that kind of return, his point is, doesn't really matter what I do with interest rates. People are going to be hungry for those returns, and they're going to go after them. So he really does feel powerless. And that, of course, begs the question, Anne-Marie, who, if the Bank of Canada is powerless to help, who indeed has the power?
It's like a comic. If the Bank of Canada can't stop rising house rates, who can?
Yes, housing man must come down from the sky and save us. But it's got down to that point, hasn't it, where we almost are living this comic book fairy tale, but in reality, it's actually happening. So that's what we're devoting considerable resources to at BNN, trying to find answers, Anne-Marie, to what can be done at this point. And there are several other remarkable points that Stephen Poloz makes, and I would urge your viewers to check out bnn.ca to see the full interview. It really is quite a candid conversation.
Yeah, and it is a good one, and I love that you guys had the exclusive on this one. Once again, bnn.ca has that full interview.